Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel, Natural Mr. World, Natural Mr. Universe, and Natural Mr. Olympia. I was also inducted into the Natural Bodybuilders Hall of Fame and awarded the Natural Bodybuilder of the Decade. I've got a really interesting video that I want to share with you today about nutrition. I'm going to be putting out some programs, some nutritional programs, because I find that it is very, very important. There's so much confusion out there about diet and nutrition. And there are programs out there that tout one size fits all, when that's not necessarily true. Some of you have gone on these programs and you've not gotten the results that you've wanted, and it leaves a tremendous amount of frustration. The reason I know that is because some of the questions that I'm receiving personally from you guys, letting me know that there is a need. So one of the needs I want to address right now, and that is, you have the person that's obese that wants to decrease body fat, and you have the person that's in the middle that may have a little pudge around their stomach, and they don't have the leanness that they're desiring. Then you have that third person who's a little bit thinner, maybe even call them skinny, that wants to put on some lean muscle mass, and you're getting this nutrition program that says this is what you should do. I want to tell you just one secret, or one thing that is not really taught, and that's insulin. Insulin is so important in building muscle. Insulin is so important in losing the extra body fat. Let me give you an example for the three different groups. You have the guy that's overweight and obese. Most likely his metabolism is slow. And when you have a slower metabolism and you carry extra body fat, your body becomes a fat-producing machine. It desires to be fat and also to put on more fat. So you're fighting, and you're fighting an uphill battle. So what we have to do with you is we've got to get your insulin levels down. If you're carrying extra body fat and you eat carbohydrates spike the blood glucose level. When that happens, the insulin is high. And when the insulin is high, your body is in fat storage mode. So your body is prepared to put on extra body fat. You can work out till you're blue in the face, and your body would rather utilize muscle than the extra body fat. It clamps down on that fat and will not release it. And the body will use everything else besides that muscle. Now, the person that is in the middle, that person, what happens with him is that his insulin levels are a lot lower because he carries a little less body fat, and his metabolism is probably a little bit faster. So he has the same problem, but not quite to the same extent. So we would treat them completely different in the fact that we would change their nutritional program just a little bit. Now we're talking about that third individual. That third individual, he's a hard gainer. It's hard for him. Those of you that are in this category, you know exactly what I'm saying. It's hard for you to put on muscle, but it's also hard for you to put on the extra body fat. So you kind of stay skinny, stay lean, but you want to put on that extra muscle mass. So for each one of you, if you just consider that one element, insulin, just that one thing, it'll start you going in a different direction. What I would do for 21 days for that person, one of the first things you can do for that person that's overweight and obese, it would be to cut your simple carbohydrates and also your complex carbohydrates, because all carbohydrates convert to sugar in the body, and they help to spike the blood sugar level, which causes the body to secrete the insulin. So what you would do is take in fibrous carbs. Every single meal of the day, take in your fibrous carbs, 5 to 6 meals. You determine whether it's 5 or whether it's 6. But whatever that number is, you eat fibrous carbohydrates. A real key to fat loss is never allow yourself to be hungry. So eat the carbohydrates, don't get rid of them, but eat those fibrous carbohydrates for 21 days. Every single meal, watch what happens, and then you'll go to the next phase. Now the person that's in the middle, because your metabolism is a little bit faster, the first 2 meals of the day, you're gonna eat the complex carbohydrates, move away from the simple carbohydrates, those sugars, even the fruit sugars. But you eat the first 2 meals of the day, the complex carbohydrates, and for the last 3 to 4 meals of the day, you're to eat fibrous carbohydrates. Watch what happens to your body. It'll be amazing in that one little principle. Now the person that's extremely lean, because of your insulin levels being much, much lower, because it's hard for you to really spike your blood glucose level for any length of time, simply because your metabolism is roaring so fast, you're utilizing those carbohydrates and you're eating them away rapidly. So your goal would be to get in those complex carbohydrates consistently, all 5 to 6 meals during the day, and watch what happens to your body. We're going to be putting out some nutritional programs with lots of what I call secrets. And the reason I call them secrets is because they're not well known abroad, but they really, really work. If you want more from this category, or if you're looking forward to these programs, please let me know. Send me a message. But we've got so many responses. Ron, how do I eat? Ron, should I eat this? Should I eat that? How should I do this? I want to put out something where I can reach as many of you as I can with good information that absolutely gives you the results that you're looking for. So if you like this video, let everybody you know about it. And just know that I love you guys, and I'm rooting for you, and I'm working hard for you. And let's keep moving forward with this YouTube channel. God bless you. Bye-bye.